California sunshine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. That's what you got to do. Sing it. Everybody, and welcome back to Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Ross.
And tonight we are heading back to Madison, Wisconsin, and doing a couple more beers here from a little brewery we've done some stuff from before called Young Blood Brewing Company. Now, this is a place that you've been to. Yep. I have not. In fact, all of the Milwaukee Beer Review crew have been to, and I have not. But from what I understand, a pretty cool place, and you guys picked these up a couple of weeks ago when you were in town.
Yeah, really nice place. Smaller place, a nice little patio on the right of the sidewalk. Kind of like me and Molly were kind of talking when we were there. We're trying to figure out what kind of vibe it got. I personally kind of got like a California surf shop vibe. A lot of wood, like it's kind of like hops, everything all over the place. Again, not a ton of seating, but a really, really nice place and really good beer. I really like everything they have. Nice little variety of everything they got on tap. So
yeah. So we're going to dive right into these tonight. A couple of unique beers from them. Everything that they put out is pretty unique in some way, shape, or form.
Fun names, always.
Fun names, interesting styles. So let's dive into the first one here. What are we trying?
So this one, I already forgot the name. It's Maytag You're It. So this one is a California Common, which I never heard of before. We actually had to look this one up. It's also kind of a...
We didn't have to look it up. Jenny read it off the can.
All right, fine. It's off the can, too. It's also commonly referred to as a steam beer. So basically what it is, it follows the same process as, or same ingredients as using it for a lager. It's just rather than a cooler temp, you ferment everything at an elevated temperature. And that's really the biggest difference. So they just create a lager at elevated temps.
Yeah, so it's fermenting at a temperature much higher than a lager typically does. It's usually very cool for a lager, under 40 degrees. This is probably somewhere in the 60-degree range where ales typically ferment, which is kind of an interesting little kind of approach to a lager. So
let's get a little nose on this one.
See what this thing tastes like or smells like first.
There we go.
Because it's going to be a nose.
You know, it smells very much like you expect to have a lager, but I think there's more maltiness to it.
It's very malty.
Yeah.
In fact, it kind of looks like an Oktoberfest, and it smells like an Oktoberfest to me on the nose. It's very, very malt forward, very sweet. That would be the comparison that I would have, would be kind of a traditional
really
Oktoberfest.
Yep. Yeah, now that you say it, I can't get it out of my head. I think that's perfect.
All right, well, let's try it out. Cheers. Interesting.
So, as much as it smells like the Oktoberfest on the nose, I'm not getting a lot of the Oktoberfest. Like, there's a maltiness there, but there's a smoothness that you get with like a lager. It's just, this is a very drinkable, sessionable beer in my opinion.
It's very light.
Yeah. It comes in. I think I forgot to mention. I think it comes in at 5 or something. It doesn't say on it. I'm just making it up. No, I have no idea. I thought it said.
We'll put it right there.
Yeah, cool.
No, I to your point, smells very much like an Oktoberfest. It is still very malty. The sweetness is there, but it definitely finishes more like a traditional light lager. Maybe not even a light lager, just kind of a traditional lager. It's very smooth. It's subdued. It does not have the high level of sweetness and maltiness that you get out of an Oktoberfest style beer. As much as it looks like it and smells like it, it's a more subdued version. I don't want to say watered down Oktoberfest, but in a way it's kind of is. It's just a lighter, it's a light Oktoberfest is kind of what it's like for me on the palate. And those are kind of the taste notes that I get out of this. It's actually really good.
I think this is a great, for lack of a better term, it's a great patio beer. A
For
nice
sure.
hot summer day, this would be a great beer because it's just heavy enough where it's gonna kind of be refreshing and kind of filling everything.
There's substance to it.
Yeah, but it's not so heavy or anything where it's you can't have a couple brats or anything with it. I think this is a really good, just perfect tailgate or patio beer.
A tailgate patio beer, something summer, is I think a perfect description for this, and the perfect placement for this.
Yeah,
if you're drinking
absolutely.
it.
Really good, really tasty. It's
Absolutely.
full-bodied for
100%.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, this is good. Not what I was expecting, actually, but I didn't know really what to
I
expect.
had no idea I had no expectations on this one.
Quite frankly, something like this on Untappd, for what it is and what this is as an originator beer of the American beer market, I'm gonna go with a 4 on this. I actually really like it. If I was gonna go out and hang out at a tailgate and drink 4 or 5 beers and I had to pick a craft beer to drink, this would be on my list.
I'm not that far off. I have a 3.75. I completely agree with if I can have this at a tailgate all day, this is such a good tailgate beer. I really wish we were outside drinking this when a really nice warm day and everything. This is really good. I really like it. I could definitely see myself just ordering this, drinking this, having a nice night with it without if I just want to have a few beers, not really go crazy. This is a perfect beer for it. So this is so good. It's really tasty.
Agreed.
So
Good stuff. So up next from Youngblood is something you've actually had.
I have had this one.
So you had this there. I have not had this. So this is their one of their Silkshake beers. We did try a Silkshake beer the last time we reviewed some stuff from Youngblood here on the channel. So this is a pastry cream ale, and this is their Orange Creamsicle Silkshake. So I would compare this probably to somewhere in the realm of a milkshake IPA or milkshake ale of some kind. So this is a pastry cream ale with tangerine, vanilla, and lactose. So I'm expecting it to be pretty sweet. Going to have kind of those smooth vanilla characters with that lactose creating a little bit more creaminess to it. And you can kind of see that a little bit in the glass. So let's get a little nose on this thing. See what we got. Damn thing. Oh, it smells so good.
I'm kind of let you take the lead because, like I said, I've had this one, so I'm really curious on your thoughts on this. So,
it smells like an orange cream saver, is what it smells like. It smells like an orange cream saver, or literally, I mean, I know it's an orange creamsicle, but that's what it smells like. Like if you got the old creamsicle popsicles from the, from the shop, or those pop-ups, like that's what this thing smells like right on the nose. Very orange, the orange characteristics on the nose is very sweet, like candy orange, not like orange citrus, like candy orange.
And I personally like the fact they use tangerine maybe instead of orange, because I think orange can be a very overpowering flavor. I think by using the tangerine, it's a little bit more subdued, where it lets some of the other flavor profiles come out of this one.
Very thick, very cloudy beer, very unfiltered. Let's give this thing a shot.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, it tastes like it smells.
Yep.
I mean, pretty much dead on. What's interesting, so light to medium mouthfeel, probably closer to medium on this. Just has more of a thickness to it, I think, from that lactose and the creamy nature to this.
I think what they do, I think the Orange Creamsicle style of beer is something that other brewers have tried, and I'm not gonna say fail, just haven't really met the mark.
Yeah.
I think this one hits the mark probably better than anything I've had so far.
This one, the candy orange kind of flavor hits you right on the front end, similar to the nose. And then it kind of weakens as it gets towards the middle of the palate. And then out the back end of the beer, what sticks around is the vanilla. And that's what cleans up the whole palate. So the vanilla sticks around. You've all heard us talk about how much we like vanilla in beers. I really like this for that reason alone. Just it does kind of traverse everything. You get every piece of what they describe, every piece of what a dreamsicle or a creamsicle would be like is in this beer. This is really solid. No bitterness, so this is not like an IPA. There's almost no bitterness to this at all.
None at
it's
all.
just very focused on kind of the creamsicle flavors.
So where are you sticking this one on Untappd?
Man, this is another like, I'm hanging out on a hot summer day, I could drink this type beer. It's very refreshing. I'm going 4 1/4 on this. This is a really good beer, well constructed beer, really well put together. All the notes are there. Probably one of the better, if not the best, dreamsicle, creamsicle style beer that I have had. I might actually like this a little bit more if it was a milkshake IPA, because I could go for a little more bitterness in this.
Fair enough.
Maybe not for everyone, but still 4 1/4 is a darn good score on this channel and a good score overall. This is solid. Really, really good.
I'm going to agree with you in the 4 1/4. I'll agree with you 100% on everything you said, except I don't want more bitterness. I like the fact they went with the orange creamsicle flavor and style without adding the hoppy bitterness to it. I just like they just said, we're just going to make this an orange creamsicle. We're not going to add the hoppiness, the IPA in it. The IPA feel to it.
The IPA-ness is not in this one.
I caught myself.
No IPA-ness.
Darn it to hell. I like the fact they just kept it to what they wanted to go for with it. I think they did a damn good job with this one. So I agree with you on 4 1/4.
To be honest, it opens it up to a much wider audience.
Correct.
It does.
Absolutely.
Well, really good stuff here from Youngblood again. Everyone, thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching. If you've tried either of these two beers or if you've been to Youngblood, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. So like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube. Otherwise, check us out on the rest of our social media channels. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on Untappd. We are on Twitter. And also here on YouTube, as we've said. So, as we said, and I'll say it again, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see all of you in a future episode.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye.